I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. A couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. You're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 319, got that? You got a mini base. Why not? You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Delta. Touch. Go straight. Hey, can. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He finds Tigacombo for the grab. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Here we go. 319, can I see that? Madden. All right.
First and 10. Here's Fields. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit hard.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
331.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. The tight end in motion now.
Here we go.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Lawrence. Nice caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route, too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
2 gets it from the gun. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
They send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Looking quickly, trying to get set. Lawrence with it on first. Finds him over the middle. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. He's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
On red. Silver.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Jaguars cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Cam Little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Chip slant. Nelson. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So Reed to give to McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line fast.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Fields now, 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, danger. 30 left.
Inside give here for Tootin. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here.
At the 22-yard line.
One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have second down behind the sticks. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Completes another one to Thomas. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Take right open. Here we go.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Hey, tomato. Go, let's go. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's tackled for no gain.
Let's go.
Fence in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Quickly out to the right. Complete. He takes this down to the opposing 47. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll throw, third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, son. Get right.
Fields to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
319, hey, Karen. 11. Alpha.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 from the 32.
You got a skinny back. 319, you got stuck. West right zip. Delta. Hey, Karen. Right.
Now it's Fields. We'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Chip clear. Move again. No mas. No mas. EQ. Hey, never mind. Monday. Go.
Fields on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
They'll run, Etienne. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. His return starts at the 5. And he takes the return out of bounds. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Fields now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Give him 24 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19.
Off play action, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go, Side. Green 19.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
Devin Lloyd on the stop.
So we're going to wait 3rd down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, Side. Green 19. Out, let's go. Extend. Easy. Hey, can. Right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Secures this at the 17. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Rip.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Take right open. Go.
Lawrence trying again on second. Thomas snags it over the middle. Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
Gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Got his man, Thomas has it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. 30 left. Hey, kill.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Go. 11. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
There's the importance of...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. First and 10 now from the 46.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko. Take right open. Go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. I got it. Turbo, sir. Right.
It's an option right that begins this drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Easy.
At the 28-yard line.
No mud. Yep. Chip slip. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Touch. Touch right. 319 gets next. Hey, Ken. Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Press. Much right. Right.
Working inside the red zone. Ball is caught. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Right.
Here's a design run. Fields has it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Let's go. Go. Hey, so go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Take right open.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Logan Cook on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's fielded at the 14. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 3.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Fields out of the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, Karen. 319, right tonight? Angel. Alpha. Go.
Third and long for him here. Oh, Fields loses it. Pick it up. Nothing after the fumble, partner, but they are going to be set up with an immediate first and goal.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Here's Etienne on first down. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, it's Etienne. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, great chance to win. Kind of a good thing you got the football where they did coming off that fumble recovery. It's disappointing as an offense when you can't move the ball. At least your kicker can pick you up.
Has this at the 6. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. As the open man downfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. 11.
First and 10. Here's Fields. Finds the football outside. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and net of some positive yards.
Goes to the hurry up here.
Monday.
Fields on third. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
They'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Fields going to try and run it again. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Hand off to Tootin. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not taking anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that is felt right there with that INT. They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Green 19, you got a mini base. Why not? Bunch right. Delta.
Field throwing here. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 331. 575.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Titans 1st down.
Off the option, here's McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's Fields to throw. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go, son. Right.
Looks like a design keeper here for Fields. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 4-point lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Lawrence working from the gun. Hits his running back. Still motoring past the 30. And he makes it all the way up to the 32-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Let's go.
Here he goes. Third and long. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there with the interception. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Nickel look by the Jaguars here. Third down.
Here we go. Green 19, just cut. Hey, can.
Hey, Mosey, you see it, Mosey.
Right.
To the air on third and long. Put the body on the line for his team. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Still going at the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Titans, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where you're just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Looking to throw Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Hey, can. Here we go, son. 331, 331. Hey, can. Hey, 551. Right.
Third and long. They're going to throw. They can't escape. Jaguars all over us. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Here we go. We good. 222. Hey, can. Angel. EQ.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. This is a heater going deep. They did it! He made the interception! Greg Newsome has it! And the Jaguars have some new life in the fourth!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. It's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of gap on top of it.
That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. Working quickly here. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That one hits for 30. And the Jaguars have a first down.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Got by Washington, left side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line fast.
It's now second and 6 at the 16.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this is going to fall incomplete. We made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, run! Darn, it's hot! 13, Luke! Luke! Sink right! There we go.
Looking to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal.
And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars push their lead to 3. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. 19 strikes. Go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. Shotgun snap to Fields. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans trail by a field goal. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Here we go. Green 19, got you that? 11. All right.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go.
2nd down give to Tootin. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato. Gun. Hey, I'm gun. Go. Hey, kill.
Back to throw it. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can run with enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey.
On the give, it's Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Okay, ready?
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready, ready?
Here's a design run. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. They still need 4. 3rd down now after the penalty.
On red. Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
707 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Fria, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Just spin, make our own, we don't follow the trends. 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so let's take, don't miss. Pour them all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew, she want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. Skinny leg legend, Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant, came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach. He passed it to my sis while our toes touch the seat. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album